Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be reacting to One Piece episodes 75 and 76. Holy crap. Has these last episodes been hectic or what? I think it's more of because we're seeing the entire group. It seemed like, especially that last episode, it seemed like the entire group was defeated for the most part. They were all stuck or not being able to move or not being able to do something. And I feel like it was one of those times where it's in the back of my head. I felt like this is one of the worst moments because nobody is in commission to be able to fight. But I shouldn't think that at all, because we know Zoro, if he can move his face, he can move his head, he's gonna, as he said, he's gonna chop off his legs regardless to still continue to fight. And I'm glad now Luffy and Usopp and Vivi and Nami and Zoro are still kind of stuck, and they were going to fight, but they were gonna have to hack their legs off to be able to fight. That's dedication in itself. But Luffy and Usopp are now there to be able to challenge them, so now we're in for a good fight for sure. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check me out on Twitter at ajrich123. Go follow over there. I would appreciate that, as well as my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. I do early releases and stuff over there. You can see a few episodes early, as well as you can support the channel. It definitely helps. Every little helps, so I appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start. And it's spinning. That's one pose. He can't really do anything. I mean, what is he gonna do now? It's already cut. He can barely move at this point. It looks like Zoro looks like he's telling everybody to charge. He definitely likes, I can tell he likes Zoro and everybody's spirit there. The whole time just eating cookies, chilling. Doesn't that look like a serious pose? You're easy to mock, man. You use candle wax and you drink tea and eat cookies. And you have a fucking 3 for your hair. It's hard to take seriously somebody's name being a number, even if it's just a code name. Ooh, he knows that he has to take on Luffy. It just looks so strange. That's like Usopp's ultimate technique. Run and hide. For everybody else, that's pretty much made it so you can't get away. So it shouldn't affect... I mean, it'll affect his movement, but he should be able to still stretch that forward. Ooh. Holy crap, that is fast. He's spinning just looking at it. Ooh. But it might fall on them though. Yep. They can't move. Well, Zoro can do that. I mean, he was already pointing up. Oh no, they got to break them out of that now. There can't be that much time left. For sure. They would have ran if they could. Oh, Luffy. I mean, you don't have a choice. They've been in there for too long. Oh, it actually made it worse. Well, that's counterproductive. He's just figuring it out. Oh, what the f— so he can handle that type of stuff. Thought he was sacrificing himself for a second. That's all he's thinking about. Just gotta knock that away. This is creatively crazy. He can use it for offense and defense, which makes it strong as well. Ooh. The fisting was strong enough. I still hear the spinning though. What is he seeing? What? Somebody messing with his head or something? Oh, holy shit. I was like, that is the most un-Luffy thing we've heard him say. What the hell? Like, that's the opposite. That's why Nami looked like she couldn't even believe it, because Luffy is the absolute opposite of that. You're always trying to say it. That's crazy. So she has some type, she does have an ability. So some type of an illusion or like brain manipulation or something is going on there. Yeah, I felt like there had to be something else that was going on combined with this stuff, and now we're seeing it here. No wonder why everything would work out in their, you know, with their plans, and why they would be teamed up together. They have two abilities that would kind of, they could combine and do things with. But I wonder how that works. A color trap. Is it changing emotions or changing something? Interesting. He's like, it's like his brain is frozen. See, like, hearing that phrase is just not right from his mouth. No. Okay, Usopp needs to, like, hit the kid that's doing that or something. Oh, some type of trap. More than, okay, it's more than that, obviously. It's that strong? They're pretty confident. Run until you figure out a plan. I guess it kind of helps to get them away from there, but hopefully Usopp has some plan here. He just doesn't want you to ride him. You see that face? I think anyone would be scared. The crazy looking face. Whoa. Wow, that's bullshit. How do you break out of it? Can you break out of it? So that probably worked insanely easy for Luffy, somebody like Luffy. Oh, some type of consequence or something if you move? Oh, maybe opposite? Do the opposite? Yeah, yes. Perfect. Oh, Vivi is smart. Oh my god. No. So this time she actually made it easier by painting on him. You'll laugh harder if you take that off. Say something like that. Oh, so it stopped it. So you just have to stay away from that girl at all costs. Of course. That is so ridiculous. Now all you can do is attack what she drew. Yeah, this is probably Luffy's weakness. Who knew the person that would defeat Luffy is a little girl painting? That would never happen. Calm and collected. It's nasty explosive snot. At least Karu like let him actually ride. Now he's not having to run on foot. Snot versus the shot. Snot revolver? A 6-shot snot revolver? That's just not sanitary. Oh, he's looking around and noticing. Oh. Shit. It's already too late. Nothing in this picture is normal. He's pissed off drinking tea. Oh man, what a weird picture. Like everybody is, you know, candleized and frozen and you know, about to become wax figures, and Luffy is drinking tea. Something that I just think it's a funny phrase. The thing that would defeat Luffy is a little girl drinking tea and painting. Like, we don't see anybody defeat Luffy, but if it's gonna be somebody, it would be that, or logic, or finding something, or I mean, I guess there's a lot of things, or like unlimited food. I guess could defeat Luffy eventually. I don't know. But it's really one of those things where it's good thing that Luffy has friends, because if he didn't, he'd be screwed here. Usopp is still there, so all he has to do is the painting, whatever she paints on, can't be on him, around him. He can't be placed with it. So all he needs to do is knock, like either knock wherever he's at, so he can knock him out of it. Because right now he's not able to move. I feel like even though they are waxed, they're completely waxed everywhere, I don't think they're technically waxed figures yet. It seems like I would think there's got to be more to that process, so hopefully they have more than a few seconds to get out of it, hopefully. Ooh, good hit. No, he was intentionally trying to do that. It made the most sense to be able to hit Luffy, get him out of that trance. It's the snot. It has to be. Finally. There we go. We forgot about Sanji. He's been around the whole time. But he got the biggest thing. I guess somebody's at the ship at least, but oh, it's that wax house thing he made. Hopefully Luffy can get some backup now from Sanji. Even if not, though, I know Luffy can take these guys down. It's just... Ooh. What is he doing? Sounds robotic. Doesn't it? What? Aha! What is he in? Some boxing game? Looks like he should be in like Punch Out or Arms or something. Well, now he's actually fighting though, for once, being in the front line. I guess you could admire an enemy's technique. And you gotta deal with the freaking painting lolly. Oh my god. Wait. So the wax is like melting or something. Oh, melt, yeah, of course, melt the wax. That's what I was just saying, melt the wax. Meaning you can still melt them out of it. Yes, yes, you can still melt them out of it. So yep, they're still on a time limit. He has definitely done this many times. That was a direct hit. I feel like at this part, Five is laughing, shooting, and the lady is like laughing the whole time. Oh. Shit, okay. Speak of the devil. Actually, this is the worst for him because she can change her weight. He can't. And he can't move. Death by being sat on by a beautiful woman. I mean, I guess there's worse deaths. Using his face and his hair. I'm sure he can activate more. You just have to make him do it. Ooh. Oh yeah, that'll ignite it. Perfect. Oh my god, that's, yeah, you already know if you ignite something like that to that degree with that much flames, and we know he can put the flame, he can make candle wax, but he can also ignite fire out of his hair. And if he can do that to that extent, it's going to, I mean, you could explode half that island. That's why I said his ability is one of the more OP ones I've seen, because it has the power to be able to expand and do that much damage in a short amount of time. It's crazy. Will that be enough to get them out of that? It hasn't. Yeah, see, they can still melt. Because you can melt the wax, but with that much fire, they're gonna have to move immediately when they get out of it. This guy's got some weird fetishes. Not good. Death by thighs. Oh shit. Let's close. Usopp and Luffy kind of combined to help there. Ooh. It had to be something, a trick. Tabasco hot sauce. Yes. A little bit of spice isn't stopping him though. It's just not enough. What? Oh, Zoro. Even on fire, Zoro's gonna kick the living crap out of you. Well, slice the living crap out of you. It's his burning desire. Holy crap. Literally. Coming in clutch. And oh. And the Giant's free too. Of course you're gonna kind of feel that wasn't the way he was supposed to go, you know? Now, yep. Now they just have to make sure they don't get away. Oh no. Way too many of them. Way too many of those faces we don't want to see. I mean, you can say they use their brain more than some people. Jeez. He is really just proud of himself. Just kick them all. Yes, kick them all at once. He figured out the real one. Good hunch. And she just walking away. He's drinking tea and hanging out while everybody. Sanchi got the free pass in this, like in these fights. You got lost. It is kind of out of place. What is that? I wouldn't pick that up. That's like what he used to say. Oh. Zero. You gotta give it to Sanji. He didn't have to do anything for these last, what, like 6-8 episodes. He's just chilling in the background. Like, he was looking to, you know, beat Zoro in that competition of getting the best dinosaur. Then he finds that wax house and gets to drink tea. But Mr. Zero being in the on the other side of that snail phone, we forget how many numbers there are, but there's a 1 and a 2, right? So but anyway, this is getting really interesting. Like, they were able to defeat them, which is great. Like, they were able to defeat them, but you have to remember that they're not the only ones there. There's Mr. 0, Mr. 1, Mr. 2. There's a lot stronger people out there. So yes, you were able to defeat the which is great because it was looking really bad. I mean, those wax figures could have burned easily, and it was just very well timed. But it was great to see Usopp get some kind of he was fighting Mr. he was fighting both of them really, but Mr. 5 he was fighting for a while and just kind of losing back and forth but helping Luffy at the same time. But they really teamed up to win this fight. And once Mr. 3 was defeated, the rest of them, seemed to be pretty, easy. Then he runs off, Mr. 3 runs off. But Luffy really called it. He was able to find the original easily. And I love how he's just like, oh, that was a hunch. Just a hunch. That's all. Just a little hunch. But just very, that was very satisfying because the way Mr. 3 was definitely one of the more unlikable villains we've seen so far, in my opinion. And you guys let me know what is the most unlikable villain that or anybody really, any antagonist. What is the most unlikable one we've met so far? Who do you guys think is the most unlikable? I think he's probably definitely up there. I don't like Arlong just because of Nami's backstory and stuff. He's definitely probably the most unlikable one, but this guy's really close. Mr. 3 was it's just his tactics and the way he was fighting I just didn't like or agree with. Especially what he did with the giants was very unforgivable. Though, oh man, Arlong, I mean, the long game of it, Arlong was probably more unlikable than them, and there's been some pretty unlikable. That's really hard. That's hard to rank now that I think about it. I would think maybe Arlong would beat him out, but I think technique-wise and just the way he was fighting, because Arlong at least fought, like, the way he fought was respectable. You have to give him that part. In the way of fighting, I think Mr. 3 was the most despicable, and the way he did things and the way he was fighting, not the way he was doing things. Arlong probably had the worst, and the way he did stuff, and but no, Mr. 3 was pretty bad. But yeah, this is a great kind of. I'm glad they won. Obviously, they're gonna do something. They're gonna get out of it. But I thought it was gonna be 100% Luffy. So it was cool to see Usopp get kind of his time to shine as well, and being able to. We're seeing everybody doing their part. It's something I really like about One Piece. It's not one of those things where it's like trying to think of how to compare this. Not okay, I'm sorry to compare this to Dragon Ball Z. It's not the thing like, let's wait for Goku. It's not necessary. It hasn't always been like that. It's not, let's wait for Luffy. It's there's Zoro, there's other people in the group that are strong in their own right, and we get to see them all shine. I think that's something I really like about this. I really do. Oh my god, I'm getting reminded. Wait for Goku. Everybody becomes obsolete. Get freaking Yamcha'd. Like I'm telling you, those characters get like. Oh man, don't even get me started about the freaking logic on Dragon Ball Z. But I love that everybody gets their time to shine here. I really, you have to appreciate that, because these characters deserve it. They deserve to get development. They deserve to get like stronger, even if it's mental. They deserve to improve and have character development, and we're seeing that. Usopp especially, I mean, every single one of those guys have gotten development and just become a better person because of the group that they're in. But in this episode, Usopp for sure gets that award of most improved. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Hit the like button as well. You can also hit the notification bell. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. As well as my twitch.tv/ajrich for streams. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.